Hi, my name is Jasmine Marshall, and I am an entertainment business Master's of Science major here at Full Sail University, and this is my Mastery Journal timeline. All right, so in my first month, I will be doing mastery, personal development, and leadership. And my goals are goal number one, specify my creative task and life path. And I'll be doing that by reading Mastery by Robert Greene. Goal number two, start practicing my social intelligence and gaining that and getting better at that. And I'll be doing that with my tactic number two by using the tools from chapter 4 of Mastery, which is seeing people as they are, social intelligence. And my last goal for mastery is to create my mastery journal. I will do that by using Adobe Spark to create my mastery journal. Second month is executive leadership. Goal number one for that is to determine the dance industry's leadership style. So I know that the industry in terms of education on entertainment business for dance is a specific niche right now. So I would love to talk to my network of working dancers, studio and business owners in the industry to gain a better knowledge of what skills a leader would need. Secondly, to find a mentor. That's something that I actually been wanting to do. So I will speak with some individuals that I have in mind to see who fits best into my desired mentorship qualities. And then lastly, goal number three is to explore effective decision-making processes. And I'll do that by reading The Successful Entrepreneur that I got from the Full Sail Library and database. Third is project management and team management. This is something I'm super excited to learn about just because I am working on my social intelligence. So goal number one is to create a project management plan. And I'll do that by learning the course material that is provided here. I will use that to create a well drafted plan from of course, my experiences as well, and also from the knowledge that I gain. Secondly, building a 5-person event production team. I already have one person on my team, excluding myself, and I would like to have at least 5 people just so that we can be efficient. And I'll do that by watching one of the courses that I actually purchased on my own for personal and professional development, and that is the dance event production course. On team building. And third, I will outline Surge Dance Entertainments, that's my business, their event schedule for 2021. And I'll do that by making a detailed schedule of events for the upcoming year. Next, it is business storytelling and brand development. My first goal is to refine my personal brand identity, just learn exactly what I want to put on my platforms, what I want to represent me. I'll do that by reading Thank You for Disrupting. It's a book that just pretty much explains how you can cause waves in a good way in your particular field. And they have a section on the management of creativity and brand building. Second, I will learn business story principles. I will, of course, use the course material here provided, but then I'll also read The Power of Broke, Honoring Your Truth, a great story. A great book about how you can use the story, your personal story, to push your business forward. Third is to build brand awareness. So I definitely need to do more of that. There's a fantastic network called Social Creator that works on building your brand awareness on social platforms from Instagram to Facebook to LinkedIn. So sky's the limit with that. So I'm super excited about that. Next is entertainment business finance, which is super important. My first goal is to create financial projections for startup funding, something I kind of neglected when I started up my own business. And now I'm realizing that I need some more funds. So I'll definitely read Starting a Successful Business, specifically the section on raising money. My goal number 2 is to establish budgets for all of the 2021 Surge Dance entertainment events that I previously laid out, just to see how much money I need to raise or work for or have donated, whatever. And I will do that um, via the events that I mapped out. And then goal number 3 is to develop financial literacy and confidence for business and personal brand decisions. Super important. Super important. Sounded really nice when I just said that. But yes, I will. That tactic will also be used by reading the rest of Starting a Successful Business, because they have a lot of good sections on just financial literacy and confidence. Digital marketing, something I already have to do as a dancer. You are your own marketer, essentially. So goal number 1 for that is to write my content marketing mission statement. That is something that I learned from another course that I purchased called the Influencer Blueprint. And that is just drafting out what you want your content to say, not only about your brand, but yourself. Find that super important when it comes to what I will be using to market my business and myself and my skill set. Definitely want to start there. Goal number 2 is to create a digital marketing plan. I will use the course material to understand exactly how to do that, and then I will follow through. Goal number 3 is to build a website that coordinates marketing initiatives across online and offline channels and between desktop and mobile audiences. So especially for dance. And then I want to start also doing some merch just to help raise those funds. Having a website that can reach multiple audiences is super important. And I would do that by collaborating with a website designer, to create a really solid, eye-catching, easy to navigate website that reaches multiple audiences. All right, negotiation and deal making, something that I know I need a lot of growth in. So goal number 1 will be will definitely be to practice negotiation skills through 3 role play scenarios a week. I want to definitely use my colleagues and my network and my mentor that I will hopefully have by that time to just bounce off that skill set and practice it, so that the first time I'm doing it isn't in front of isn't with a big deal that I would have to decide on. I will secondly review case studies on deal making and negotiation. I will read the case studies from the course material, and then also try to find my own, but I will definitely make it a point to read them and understand them and even compare them. Goal number 3 is to determine a price list and event budget, and financial worth, and my personal financial worth of my personal and my business brand. So I definitely want to do that by watching another course. I've purchased many courses, but they're great. So I've already watched most of them, but dance management course is one that I'm still trickling through. And that one has a great section on negotiation that I want to watch and make sure that I get those points set before I go into any deal. Product management and artist management. So this is definitely my heart. I'm working towards that. And so my business right now is events, just so I can meet artists and understand who has the grit to move forward in the industry. And I eventually want to get to this point. And so goal number 1 for that is to determine specific issues that arise when managing a movement artist. So the great thing is I am a movement artist myself, so I dance. So I kind of already understand how they think, and what they have to go through to be in the industry. But moving forward, I would also like to speak with my mentors about issues in management and also research case studies specific to my industry. Goal number 2 is to join the Becoming a Boss Co network. One of the people that I really admire, industry leader, She has, of course, a management company, but she also owns Becoming a Boss Co. that she just started, that pretty much helps you understand the business savvy of dance and how to approach it as a business. And if you also want to just be on the business side. So she has courses, she has mentoring calls, and I definitely would love to work with her very closely. Super impressed by her. Goal number 3 is to apply my learned management skills to one local movement artist. I will do that by finding a local movement artist that is willing to have me assist with their industry career goals. Advanced entertainment law. A little nervous about this one, but I know it is needed and necessary. So I will understand the dance industry trends by researching those trends and the current trends of, I think at that point I will be in next year, so 2021. And then I will also study at least 2 case studies a week. I will do that by reading the provided case studies that are given to me. And then 3, I will learn how to read contracts efficiently. Definitely want to get that understood ahead of time. And I will also use the dance management course on how to read contracts. Entertainment media publishing and distribution. So goal number 1 for me is to understand social media and YouTube publishing rules for movement artists content. So definitely need to research, use the research that I learned for Mastery, just to gain an understanding on how to publish and how to distribute content using music from, of course, music artists, and how that copyright and stuff works. Sorry about that. All right, so goal number 2 is to find ways to monetize my own creative content. I will do that by watching the Influencer Blueprint courses, because that's what it's all about. And then I will also read Starting a Successful Business, because they have a lot of great details on how to bring finances into your business when you're first starting out. Goal number 3 is to develop a publishing and distribution plan, and I will use the course information and the research framework to really create a publishing and distribution plan that is well crafted. Business plan development. So goal number 1 is to do extensive research on how to properly, for a proper business plan development. And I will use the Full Sail library and databases for that. Goal number 2 is to determine if the business will be a nonprofit or for-profit. I am still trying to decide which one is best for me. Still trying to understand the full difference of that. I know like the basic definition, but I have a life coach who's also a business consultant, and I would definitely love to use her expertise to understand which way I should go by laying out the pros and the cons of both nonprofits and for-profits in my particular industry. And then I will develop a formal business plan, which I'm super excited about. And I will use the research and the tools learned to write my business plan for my business, Surge Dance Entertainment. Last but not least, the final project, business plan. There's a few things that I really want to work on for this particular class. I want to work on my public speaking skills. So I do have to speak quite often, but it's usually more in a casual dance setting. So now that I kind of have to shift to more of the business side, I have to find that balance of, being true to myself and also being formal, for lack of better words. So definitely want to do a LinkedIn learning video on public speaking to energize and engage my audience, but in a business side. Goal number 2 is to create a well-written and designed business plan presentation. I will use the tools from business plan development course to do that. Refine my personal image and my style to reflect my business mindset. Definitely am full-on dancer mode all the time. It's usually a hoodie, a t-shirt, some type of workout pant or sweatpants. So I definitely want to find a style that represents my intellect and also my passion on the inside. So I definitely want to, when I do the presentation, I want to look the part as well as have all the great information backing my business and my academic journey. All right, industry leaders. Super excited about these people. So we have the owner of Square Media and Management. She's actually the manager of Lord, what is her name? It's the ballerina. I'm losing it right now, but she's definitely the first Black ballerina to be the principal ballerina. I don't know why her name is escaping me right now, but she is her manager. We have Susan. She is the owner and CEO of Chow LA. She definitely is the person I want to have the deepest connection with. She has a great management company that manages some of my favorite influencers and dancers currently in the industry, and she does it really well. She also is, of course, the owner of Becoming a Boss. And she's also the person I purchased all of my dance courses from, including the influencer one, the event production one, and the dance management course. We have Julia. She is one of the first dance agents in our industry, as well as the owner or the co-owner, co-partner of MSA Agency. And I did my research paper on her. We have Sabina. She is the owner of Fair Play Dance Camp, which she is super great because she puts on some of the biggest dance battles and dance events in our industry, and I'm super excited to see that a woman's behind it because it's not many of us. So Jessica, she is the owner of Financial Grove. Financial Grove is a business accounting business that specifies in arts. So she does a lot of dance studios, a lot of dance management companies, a lot of dance agencies. So definitely want to get connected to her because essentially that's what I strive to be, a business owner in the arts. And then last but not least, Mark, an excellent arts activist and a spoken word artist, and he quite frequently uses dance behind his spoken word, just to bring awareness to many issues, not only in the dance industry, in the arts industry, entertainment industry, but also in the world. So these 6 people are amazing, and I'm super excited about it. Missy Copeland, I'm gonna go back one. She is Missy Copeland's, there it goes, Missy Copeland's manager, and we know how great Missy Copeland is and how her career has taken off and is amazing, even being over the age of what they think a principal dancer should be, and also, of course, being Black, African American. She's done a lot. Yeah, Glinda she's the one. So I'm super excited to also hopefully meet her one day. All right. So clubs and organizations that I would love to be associated with. Dancers Alliance. This is actually kind of, I feel like they're gearing towards being a dance alliance. Super amazing. They make sure that your rates are set, that you're getting paid for what you should be paid for as a dancer. We are movement artists are oftentimes the least paid on a job or a gig, but at the same time we're the most physical. We have the greatest opportunity of being injured and then ending our careers. So the pay should be a lot higher, and the working conditions should be a lot safer for dancers. The International Association of Blacks in Dance. Super excited to network with others, other people who understand my background and understand me personally, my ethnicity, and also in the industry that I'm in as well, just to see how they navigated the industry. And then also American Dance Movement. That's previously was called the Drizzy Foundation, and they do a lot of great things for dancers and dance businesses in the community. So these are the 3 that I'm excited to engage with more. Personal Learning Network. So definitely Dance Magazine. Dance Magazine is great. They have everything from contemporary dance, all of the technique dances to they could have more street dance information because that's kind of what I represent. I have done a lot of studio work as well, but I'm definitely wanting to lean towards representation for street dancers because freestylers are starting to be more and more seen on tours. And I want them to be represented as well, just as other touring dancers, studio dancers, company dancers. So Dance Magazine actually has a lot of good information. So not only about studio, some about street, about the foundations, and also about the business side. So agents and managers and all that jazz. Becoming a boss.co, definitely want to get connected into that network of bosses. And then Social Curator, it is a network of people that are excited to build their brand awareness for their businesses. She provides content in terms of pictures and pre-written captions, and it's super useful when you have a million and one things and you can't think of a caption to say or what to post that day. Yeah, she definitely makes it easy. And then I Am Fresh Dance Company. So I used to be a part of this company. It's in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and they are great because their focus is taking you from recreational to professional. So their studio is really built on the management side of getting people set to either get an agent or go fully into the industry by moving to LA or New York or the hubs, the dance hubs. So I definitely want to go back to my mentors from there and see if they can now mentor me as I am going into the business side of things. In terms of Full Sail community, I would love to join Full Sail Travels, because if I decide to get one of my dream jobs, it is to be a dance manager at Red Bull, and they travel everywhere. And I want to I do already travel. I'm a military brat, so I understand traveling, but I want to start doing it more in my adult age. The Black Student Union, again, I want to be surrounded by like-minded people in terms of understanding my background and where I come from and who I am and how I navigate the world. So definitely want to connect to more people who love the arts and love entertainment and love this particular field and skill set and look like me. And then Visionary Voices. So definitely want to be able to collaborate and share and bounce ideas off with other Full Sail students and hopefully faculty as well, and definitely be heard through practicing my public speaking and networking skills. Mentor qualities, super big, has to have integrity is like super big for me. A large network, because it's mainly about who you know in this industry. I'm learning that because I am not always qualified, but I know people, so I'm great that they believe in me. Positive outlook, definitely have to keep a positive outlook when you are in, I feel like, any entertainment field, but the dance industry itself, it can be really hard on self-esteem. So definitely a positive outlook. Global perspective, because I do want to travel, of course. An influencer approach, the ability to provide feedback and understanding the commercial, studio, and freestyle or street side of the dance industry. So all sides. My timeline, as you can see, is here. I went through what those courses are and what I would like to see from them. This is just some things that I actually would like to gain more specifically, or I guess just in a general sense. Of course, for example, with let's do project and team management, I would love to provide strategies for to get strategies for managing a project and also managing a team, just so I can make sure that I'm doing that in my best ability. And then this is the next 6, yes, this is the next 6 classes. Again, one of the things that I know I need the most work with is, for example, negotiation and deal making. Definitely want to make sure I get more confident with robust negotiation. So intense, I guess, would be another word, but I want to have those techniques so that I don't get startled or scared and get off my game. And I definitely want to be able to be firm in my deal makings moving forward. So these are just some of the things that I know I will get from Full Sail, and I'm super excited about every class. Like every month, I'm like, yes, new class, can't wait. I mean, this is month number 2 coming up, but still excited. All right, so these are my references. Love this pose. Love it. This is the first 7, and then next 7. Also learning how to research is definitely something I'm super excited about that I'm doing. Yes, and last but not least, keep in touch with me. Of course, my name is Jasmine Marshall, but I go by JP Renee. Just in my business side, mainly because there's a lot of Jasmines out there, and Marshall is a very common last name. So JP Renee stands out. So I like to go by J or JP. Some people call me J Renee. On the dance side, I go by Mystic, but that's usually when I'm doing a gig. So on Facebook, you can find me at JP Renee. Instagram, you can find me, of course, at JP Renee. Unfortunately, left out my LinkedIn, but also JP Renee. Full Sail email is going to be jpmarshall@student.fullsail.edu. Surge Dance Entertainment. You can find my business on Instagram at SurgeDanceVA, and then you also can email me at surgedanceva@gmail.com. Thank you so very much, and I look forward to the rest of my time at Full Sail. Thank you.